Hello and welcome to the Climbing Daily Wednesday news show. Today we've got hard bouldering, hard sport climbing and some awesome interviews. So, good morning, Teresa. How's things?
Good morning. All good.
Good morning. Lovely English accent.
Did I try that?
It's just getting worse throughout the summer. Worse and worse.
I've seen many strange things already.
Yours is awful.
That is wonderful. Now, do you remember a couple of months ago, Jakob Schubert released an awesome video of him crushing magic wood? Well, he returned. He's back with some more hard ascents. Jakob Schubert made use of what he describes as perfect conditions in magic wood to repeat some lines and put up a first ascent. He climbed La Force 8C within a day, a line first put up by Daniel Woods in 2011. Boosted by his success, he started looking for a direct finish to the boulder. He worked out the dynamic moves within an hour and sent the full boulder with the direct finish. He hasn't committed to a grade yet, but reckons it's harder than the original, so possibly 8C+. To finish off his trip, he claims some more classics, including Samadhi 8B. We caught up with Jakob to find out a bit more.
The direct finish definitely inspired me right away. Giuliano already told me about this project. It's a very long-standing project, and I think it was always the obvious line to exit in Force Tranquille. I think not so many people tried it in the past, but I felt confident I can do it fast, and it's just, a super obvious, amazing line. It adds one more big move, which is a really cool move, and then a bit of a scary top out. I was really psyched. I was able to send it quite fast. I think there are still some already known projects in Magic Wood, like the Force Tranquille Direct. It was a long-standing project. Always when I meet Giuliano Cameroni, he talks about new project that he's already finding again and brushing. I think if you have the vision to find something really hard and also build a landing, there's still lines to be found, and that's definitely amazing because I would like to go back to this forest many times because it has some amazing rock quality and just really good boulders.
Nice one, Jakob. Awesome job once again. Magic Wood apparently still in condition. I kind of thought it was under snow.
It must be freezing.
Yeah, it must be. But that friction on those crimps.
But then you don't feel anything.
That is true.
But you need some sensitivity.
Is it better though, if you're on a horrible crimp, is it better that you can't feel the horrible crimp, or do you want to feel the horrible crimp?
So if your pulley pops, you just don't feel it anyway.
It's pre-iced, isn't it? You don't even need to bother afterwards.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Anyway, we're moving on to France, where hopefully it's a bit warmer. Anatole Bosio, a talented climber from Nice, France, just made the third ascent of Obade Direct 9A+ in Saint-Victoire. A rare repeat of this fingery and powerful test piece, making this his first 9A+. He comments that the route is a 9 meters 8C+ into a knee bar rest, followed by 6 insane, very powerful moves on tiny crimps. And the crux of the route is a mono pocket where he stacked his ring finger over his pinky. Then, just 10 days later, he sent Super Craquinet, another 9A+, that Alamandra flashed back in 2018.
Cool story, but I wanted to ask you something. How do you stack a ring finger on top of a pinky? Because hang on, number one, which one's the ring finger? Is it that one?
Or a ring goes.
Like that one. Okay, so he did that.
Well, it's in the picture that's on screen.
Right.
But so pinky first.
Question number two.
Mine is not long enough.
If you stack a finger, is it still a mono?
Well, it's a mono pocket.
But it's not a mono move.
Ish, but then don't you just numb your pinky anyway? Because it's pressed by your ring finger.
Oh, it would hurt. Yeah, you're in pain at this. I tell you what, comment below, everyone. If you stack a finger into a mono pocket, is it still a mono move? Who knows? I don't know. Let us know.
I think so.
Now, for some reason, I keep getting the youth climbing stories, which is absolutely fine. As you guys know, I've got no grudge against it at all. 15-year-old Alex Totkova has climbed the 8C sport route Memento Mori. This story was reported on 8a.nu, and the route took her 6 sessions to climb and required some tricky beta solutions. She's already got a bunch of hard routes under her belt, including her first 9A in the spring. She's also a handy comp climber, having won the Euro Youth Cup in lead and bouldering in last year's World Champs. Another 15-year-old crushing is Isia Martinez, who has sent the 8C multi-action. This is her 5th 8C, and she's been going to this crag since she was very young. Well, even younger. She climbed the route in 6 tries. So I have no grudge against those guys, of course.
Of course not.
No, of course not. They're just 15 and immensely talented, more than I will ever be. Hugo, when I was doing the voiceover, he pointed out that Isia, that's like, Hugo's had his eye on her for a while because he reckons she's a bit of a prodigy coming up, going to be the next big thing. She's going to be huge.
The next Adamandra.
True. Yeah?
Ooh.
Next Epic TV athlete, we're going to give her the Epic TV beanie of badge of honor. Who knows?
Show me the money! Jared, you better yell! Show me the money!
Are you going to talk to her then?
Yeah, I should talk to her.
Will you just be too intimidated?
Definitely. I'm always intimidated by the strong youth.
Anyway, we're moving on to Switzerland, where Giuliano Cameroni has done another impressive first ascent. As reported on 8A.nu, Swiss climber Giuliano Cameroni has made the first ascent of Baba Yaga, 9A. He bolted and opened his prow and said that it's one of the coolest blocks he's ever seen. A dreamline that follows a steep arête for 10 meters and tops out with a tricky but easier final section. He thinks it might be his best first ascent so far. So he mentioned that at first he thought it could have been a 9B, and it would have been super cool because I think it would have been the first 9B in Ticino.
Oh, okay.
But then it was just a question of friction, and he got good friction, and it's a 9A now.
It's a stunning looking line, isn't it? That like curve of the arête coming up is just beautiful.
Yeah, but then that whole valley has this big blocks, and now they start to bolt them and send them. So why am I whispering?
Whispering to the camera.
Hello.
So next week sees the return of comp climbing for the IFSC because the European Championships take place in Moscow. Despite tightening COVID restrictions throughout Europe, the European Continental Champs are going ahead next week in Russia. With 2 Olympic places up for grabs, this is the last chance to grab a ticket for European athletes. However, not all teams are going, with at least the Italian, Austrian, French and other countries not sending representatives. The health risks and lack of training facilities for the athletes have caused many of them to withdraw or decide not to go to Moscow. The week-long comp features finals in speed, lead and bouldering and accumulate in a combined competition. This is where the athletes have a chance to compete for those Olympic places. So this has been building up for a while. Obviously, as more and more Europe has gone into lockdown, things were a bit unsure, but the competition is going ahead. Athletes are going. And a couple of Olympic tickets on the line for the lucky few. Yeah, 2. So men and women. It's going to be a very interesting competition. It's going to be quite different. And I think for the first time, we're going to see athletes who we might not necessarily expect to be in the finals having a chance. So perhaps we'll see a wild card getting those Olympic tickets.
Maybe a speed climber, because the starting list is mostly Russians and Polish climbers.
It's true, exactly, which terrifies me because I'm going to be there. I'm going to be commentating with the IFSC, and hopefully that means I'll be able to link back to you guys here in the studio. We can have a little chat. We can talk about some of the talking points. I'll be there next week in Moscow and hopefully giving you guys all the behind-the-scenes gossip.
Good luck with the names.
Yeah, help me God.
Anyway, we're moving down under to Australia because the Grampians are at risk again for climbing. Climbing in the Grampians might get further restricted as a plan to protect the natural reserve. Rock climbers could be banned from a dozen or more sites to protect the native animals, including dingoes and quolls. They may be reintroduced under the latest plan to protect the culturally significant landscape for the next 15 years. Parks Victoria Chief Executive Matthew Jackson said that the parks and reserves exist to conserve natural and cultural values as well as to connect people with nature. So tough times ahead for the climbers in Australia. And this has been going on for a while. I mean, they're adding on to these areas, but some areas are already restricted for climbers. Yeah,
it's been flagged for quite a while. And I think there's this conflict between the park authorities wanting to conserve it for environmental reasons and for cultural reasons. But a lot of climbers are just saying, look, we haven't been consulted about this. They've just gone ahead with the plans and there's been no chat between the two groups of people. So this is something that we're going to follow. There's no petition or anything yet, but if you are concerned about Grampians climbing, then do keep an eye on this because it is important. Now, last week we had a cool story with Julia Chanourdie climbing her first 9B. Teresa, you spoke to her in a little interview chat. What was she like? Your first time meeting her?
She was very lovely. And yes, here's the video.
So, can you please tell me a bit about the route and why you chose it?
Yes, of course. It's a beautiful line with 2 different parts. The first one is the one which gives the grade of 9B.
Yeah.
Really physical and super intense, about 15 meters. The second part is a kind of 8B, quite weird and not easy to climb.
Mm-hmm.
And I chose it because I was there when Hugo Parmentier clipped the chain of this route last winter.
Yeah.
And I was trying Super Craquinet at the same moment. And it was so inspiring to witness his send, and I was glad to give him my support. So,
How does it feel being the third woman to climb a 9B?
I feel proud of myself. That's incredible. 1 year ago, I couldn't imagine all of this happening. I mean, the Olympic qualification, the 9A plus, and now the 9B. It gives a very weird year regarding the pandemics, but a crazy one for me regarding my performances. So yes, I'm just so happy at the moment.
Thank you, Julia, so much for your time. And what I thought was super impressive is that she did it in 10 days.
Yeah, that's quick for a 9B, isn't it? I mean, she's got such huge potential because we've really seen her come on in recent years. And this year especially, like out of nowhere, she's like on it. Super impressive. Now, talking about 9Bs, it is time for the 9B counter.
So somebody pointed out in the comment sections, this name, that we missed J-Star climbing Bro Zone in the Gunks.
I can't believe we missed J-Star. I talked to him the other week. We still forgot about him. So we're reckoning, because in the Gunks, this is trad, right?
Yes, it's 514B.
Okay, so E10. E10 territory.
E10, Bro Zone.
Okay, there we go. Jonathan Seagrass, you're on the E10 counter. Congratulations, mate. This is the achievement of your life. So our weekly media section, Hugo Pilcher, welcome back to the, I was going to say round table, but it's sort of like spherical, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oval.
Oblong. Yeah, exactly. Welcome. Thanks very much. You guys all right?
Yeah, good.
You look and sound great.
Thank you. I wonder who did that.
I don't understand why you looked at Teresa when you said that. You said, you look and sound great. I mean, what's going on?
You look and sound great. I'm shadowing all over you. Sorry. Whoops. Yeah, what's that? So basically this week in medias, it's a very exciting week. Well, I'm actually going to talk more about last week and a bit of this week. But first up, we've got a very exciting video from Beatrice Colli, who is a young Italian climber. There was a documentary made by a guy called Fabio Palma. Here's a little clip.
60 cents for this stamp envelope, off a commissary. 50 cents for this pen, 70 cents for this paper. I hope bro do this favor and spot me later. Hit me with $1.80 to write my lady about my baby and ask for pictures. He almost 2 now. I've been hit 3 calendars, filled all the challenges. One was supposed to pass, didn't come close to class. Funny, it's all adding up sooner than later. Wounds will get greater, pains will get deeper. My cellular preacher, goodbye.
Inmate at Southwestern Illinois. To accept charges, press 1. To refuse charges, press 2.
If you would like to permanently block your number from receiving calls from this.
So that's like a 20-minute documentary about her life, going from starting to climbing to becoming like a champion.
Yep, that intro is sick,
good, isn't it?
In that video. Yeah, that's a cool intro. Yeah,
very good songs, quite hip-hoppy.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like hip-hop doesn't quite work.
What's your favourite underscore to a climbing film music?
Oh my God, that's hard. Jeez, I don't know.
Just some casual beats. Yeah. Are you trying to think of our entire music collection now?
Yeah.
You know what? I love a bit of like old school skater. You know, like a little bit punky, like a little sort of like rocky punky underneath, like skateboard videos.
Like, but which climb video has that?
I can't think of any, but that's what I want.
Exactly. I want a video.
But
like
I want
that.
a bit of Green Day, you know, just underneath, just to sort of like hype it up a bit. That's what
American Idiot.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. Next up, we've got another video from Matt Groom, in fact. Matt Groom, you are the director, producer, stylizer of this film.
Yeah, so we did a little interview with James Pearson, and then we realised that we'd interviewed Jakob Schubert. Just about said that way back in the day. This is about Tribe, possibly the hardest trad route in the world, and we sort of compared and contrasted the two of their opinions. So check out this little teaser.
It is a mega line, and one that realistically, or at least in my experience, just doesn't really exist in Mother Nature out there.
What's Tribe? Probably the hardest trad route in the world. This is Jakob Schubert from Italy, one of the leading trad climbers of his generation. In 2019, after 6 years of projecting, he sent Tribe.
Kind of stole my thunder there, Matt.
Yeah, sorry, I nicked your intro.
No, it's fine, it's fine. It's kind of your film, so
I apologise.
We can go with it. Anyway, great effort though. Good film.
Everyone, it was cool.
Tribe's fascinating route. Two fascinating guys.
Yeah.
Tribe climbers at the top of their game.
Yeah.
Who could want more?
Exactly.
A grade. That's what we want.
Well,
a goddamn grade.
Once again, the grade is hard to talk about grades in that because none of them want to talk about it. But if I had to put you on the spot once again, what would be your trad grade for that route?
E12?
Yeah. I think it is got to be. Come on, why are we all? It is E12.
I mean, I could go E13.
Oh, jeez.
Why not? Why not just skip E12?
Well,
have we got an E12? Probably not. No.
We haven't yet. No.
We got a question mark on Tribe.
E12 question mark. Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's put ourselves out there, guys. Let's just do it.
Like Yone Kruder, go do it. So he can give a grade.
There we go.
Done it yet, though.
No, but he's trying.
Just shows how hard it is. All right, well, comment down below E12 or E13. What do you guys think the grade is? And blame Hugo.
E12. E12.
Cheers for that, Hugo. And remember, if you want to catch all of the Epic TV wonderfulness that we have, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel for Epic TV and the Climbing Daily YouTube channel, and you won't miss a thing. Shop stuff, and we're having a big Petzl restock.
Yes, so carabiners, gree-grees, ropes are all back in stock. And this week's gear show is all about Petzl.
It is, isn't it? We're sort of lighting up the darkness of winter with some head torch action. That was very poetic, wasn't it? That's coming Friday?
Yes. Awesome. But you just gave a super spoiler.
What, for what it was? Yeah. Or were you trying to tease it even more?
Yes.
Okay, fine. This Friday we have a Petzl video. Was that good?
No, not really.
Right.
What? Oh.
Head torches! Look at that! There we go. These head torches, in fact, not this one, but another one similar to this one. This is coming next Friday. Other restock is Scarpa. Now, climbing shoes are hard to get hold of at the moment, it seems. Like, there are not many climbing shoes, but we've got them all. So if you want your Dragos, your Airs, your Boosters, whatever you want from Scarpa, you can now grab them all from the Epic TV shop. And there's links down below for all the stuff we've been chatting about today. Comment of the week.
Ooh, we need a song.
We do.
You go.
Sing it, Teresa.
Go, Terry. Go on, Terry.
I've been listening to a lot of Avril Lavigne.
Yes, in the style of Avril. Please do.
I'll
just do a little guitar chord for you. Here you go.
Oh, wait. I actually brought something.
You've brought a drumstick.
One drumstick.
Okay. So you do the drums, I'll do the little guitaring, and you sing. Ready?
Comment of the week. This is embarrassing. Okay.
Dude, that was so Avril.
Was it? It wasn't. I should have gone in with like, hey, you.
You should have done.
Comment of the week.
Okay, next week. Okay. We'll do another Avril.
No chance.
Classic. Have you got one?
I do have one, and it's about music. Where is it? Screenshots open. Okay, it's from Martin Schaffer. Martin Schaffer. Hugo looks like Robbie Williams.
Oh yeah.
He is an angel, if you know what I mean. Get it? Angels.
Like a song?
Yeah, like the song. Yeah. This is in response to last week we said climbers and celebrities who look like other people. You had Pocahontas. I had basically just a load of rude stuff thrown at me. Adam Ondra had a lot of Jar Jar Binks. Did you see that one? Jar Jar from Adam Ondra, which I kind of get. This feeds into my comment from Adam McDDCM, and it says, Jason Momoa is a climber, isn't he? ? And I think he kind of looks like Aquaman. I like that. It made me laugh, Adam. Kinda. Thank you very much. Jason does kind of look like Aquaman. Not something that people say about me.
Yeah, you just need to tan a little bit more.
Tan, get some muscles, get a bigger six-pack, get
Tattoos.
a six-pack, tattoos. Yeah, I'm a way off at the moment. What are you doing this weekend?
What am I doing? Well, Patagonia just released an awesome video that I've seen 2 minutes of, but it's Alex Mega's climbing bibliography. So yeah, I'll be watching that a couple of times.
Is this embedded on the EpicTV website?
It will be shortly.
Exciting times. So a 9C, you'll just be cozied up watching Alex Mega's crushing.
For 17 minutes.
17 minutes of bliss. Sounds great. Cool. Well, I won't be here next week. So off to Moscow this week. So I will see you guys soon. Keep you up to date. Thank you for watching the new show as always. And we'll look forward to seeing you guys soon.